Formula One movie, they were filming that for 2 years, and we filmed at the actual, like, the final race in Abu Dhabi with all the fireworks going off at the end. And it was insane. The noise of the crowd and the engines of the cars and just the crew around us. It was just, I'll never, ever forget that.
My defining moment is...
I would say it's any time I'm with my friends and family and I'm with things that I value highly. For me, that's defining for what matters and what makes me happy.
Yeah. It's quite a difficult one to answer, isn't it? Because
I mean, because especially, I just think there's so much ahead, you know,
true,
that you don't know. I don't, never thought of it in that way.
One scene I'll never forget filming is
the Formula One movie. They were filming that for 2 years, and I managed to come in at the end, just in and out towards the end of shooting. But that I will never forget, when we filmed Parc Fermé and when we filmed at the actual, like, the final race in Abu Dhabi with all the fireworks going off at the end. And it was just, it was insane. Like, the noise of the crowd and the engines of the cars and just the crew around us. It was just, it was, I will never, ever forget that.
The best advice I have ever received was,
I think, to play the long game. Yeah. Which I think applies to most things in life, but that's why my friends are always so amazing. They're always reminding me to play the long game in certain things. And yeah. So I think that I think I've heard lots of advice that's really resonated with me, and I feel like has been really helpful to me. But that's one of the few.
With the long game, do you mean kind of like knowing that what you're doing now, or if the little and the big things are going to lead to something?
Yeah. Sometimes we want to do things for an immediate effect. For maybe immediate satisfaction or something. But I like the idea that, okay, you might not get what you want right now, but in the long term, you will. And it will actually be more rewarding. Sometimes things that take more time can be more rewarding.
The craziest thing that's ever happened to me is...
The craziest thing that's happened to me, I think, meeting someone that I love very much and hold very closely in my life. I think for anyone, when you meet someone, it could be a friend or anything, at the right time and the right place, that is just, the concept of that is just wild to me. So yeah, that was one of the craziest things I think that has ever happened to me. That was, like, you know, somewhat magical. Just meeting someone at the right place, right time, and stars aligning kind of feeling. I'll never forget that. That was like one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me.
If I could play any character type I haven't yet, it would be...
I'd like to do an action movie. I'd love to do an action movie. I think I'd have loads of fun with it. So, and you know, I'm quite sporty, so I
was going to say you would be so good.
I'd love to throw myself into it. Yeah.
Are there any action characters that you sort of look back on and think, that's pretty cool?
Everyone knows Beatrice Kiddo, Kill Bill. It's like one of my favourites. Zoe Saldana. You know, I don't know if you would say Avatar's an action movie, but she was amazing. She was so physical. So I really look up to Zoe.
A performance that truly changed me was...
I recently saw Nicole Scherzinger in Sunset Boulevard on Broadway in New York, and that changed my life, just watching her. That was insane. Powerful is the only word that I can think of watching that. I've never seen an audience react that way. That really inspired me.
Yeah, because you sing opera, don't you?
I do sing. I did a little bit when I was younger, but I would not say I'm an opera singer. No, I did a little bit. I trained in a lot of classical music when I was younger. Did a little bit of Italian singing, a little bit of lead German, but mainly classical music and classical singing. Yeah.
best advice I can give to anyone hoping to work in the arts is?
For me, it was as soon as I when I was old enough, like 16, I just got a side hustle immediately. Like I worked as a waitress, I just tried to make some money on the side.
Yeah.
So I could just put as much time into trying to pursue my dreams. So I would say make sure you've got something like that if you're starting out to just keep you going.
Yeah.
And it's something I'm learning day to day. You can't fit in a mold, and actually just be, it sounds so cheesy, but being yourself will actually be your secret weapon.
My reoccurring dream is?
I used to have a reoccurring dream as a kid where I was on a school trip and the class and the teacher went ahead of me and I sat down to tie my shoelaces, and then I would turn and in the bush there was just a black cat, and then I would wake up and I had the same dream. Yeah, weird.
So fascinating.
Really weird. I haven't had that dream in a long time, but I used to have the same dream as a kid.
So fascinating.
Really, really strange. Yeah.
A personal goal I'm working towards is?
Take my time with myself, I think. And that could be outside of work, just with anything, to just try and slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
No, it is weird.
Wow.
It is weird.
No, but mine's weird. Mine, oh my God.
I think that's really fascinating.
Yours is actually
I really do. No, I told you it's crazy. It's like literally crazy.
No, I love it. I see it.
This was such a fun day. Thank you so much.
Thank
You were
you.
brilliant, and I cannot wait to see
Thank you.
all the next things you're about to do.
Oh, thanks so much. Thanks.